So we're going to talk first about factors and how they're related to arrays and rainbows. The book does one question on arrays that's already posted on the discussion board, but I kind of want to talk about it with a couple different things. And I am going to want you all to write down somewhere all the factors of 42, but I don't want you to write them down yet. I want you to participate with me. So the first one that we definitely have is, hopefully this will all fit. I'm kind of just 1, and I'll talk about why I'm doing this in a minute. 1 times 42 is definitely 42. Can we all agree with that? Or for 42. And I'm hoping that this is 42. It was supposed to be, and now it's looking like it's, yeah, it is. Okay, so can you all see the little, part of the time you can see the little lines between, right? And this is 42. And you trust me there that that's 1 times 42? I'll bring this one back in a little bit. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to do, and there they are, is talk about how, well, several things. So 1 and 42 is one factor pair, and this is the array for that, which is not the most beautiful array, but it's the best that I could do right now. So 1 and 42 is clearly like 1 by 42. That's the array, and we're starting to make a rainbow. Are we going to have a factor of 2 in 42? Can you guys say green for yes, red for no? Or agree or disagree? Is there going to be a factor of 2? Okay, Denise says yes. Nobody else says anything. Okay, Morgan says yes. Okay. Mandy says thumbs up. Okay, so 42 definitely has a factor of 2 because it's an even number, so that one's not that bad. Okay, so 2, okay. And what is the other piece? 2 times what? Somebody type. 2 times what? 2 times something. 21. Thank you, Morgan. Okay, so 2 times 21. Can you see I'm starting to make a rainbow? Some of you watch the video, and it makes sense. But what I want to show you is that this is another 1 by 40, whatever. I hope Cedric gets this figured out and can come back. So the 1 by 42, if we want to divide that by 2, then can you tell that I'm just folding it in half? And I'm going to cut it, because it has a factor of 2. Hopefully this will work. Okay, and then I can make a new array, carefully, that's 2 by 21. Does that make sense? Is this divisible by 3? Who remembers the divisibility by 3 rule that you just read somewhere? Type what the divisibility by rule 3 is, either by using it on here or by saying what the rule is in words. What do we have to do to see if this is divisible by 3? 2 digits add up to a sum that's divisible by 3. Yes, that's what it is. So 42. 4 plus 2 is... Everybody say 6. Are you guys there?
Yes.
Okay, there, lots of 6s. Okay, you can speak too, but that's fine. Either way. Okay, so 4 plus 2 is 6, and 6 is divisible by 3, therefore 42 is divisible by 3, and that's also related to, people are saying it, 14. Okay, 3 by 14, and I thought I had a 3 by 14 somewhere. Oh my god. 4, is it divisible by 4? Okay, Catherine says no. Morgan Alice says no. Okay, so it was divisible by 2, but when you divided it by 2, you got a 21. So here's our 2 by 21. I'm going to try to draw that on here, but it's all going to wiggle out of the place. 2 by 21. Stay. And this one is 1 by 42. Okay, so the 2 by 21, we can't split it again to make the next thing, because 21 doesn't divide by 2 again, so there's no 4. Boom, no 4. Is there a 5? What do we do to see if it's divisible by 5? It's not divisible by 5, but why? You guys can speak. Cedric, can you hear us now? You can, because you answered my question. Cedric, can you hear us now? You can, because you answered my question. Okay. Okay, so It's not divisible by 5 because it doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. Okay, awesome. Okay, is it divisible by 6? Okay, yes, yes, yes. What is the divisibility rule for 6?
Yes.
Divisible by 2 and 3. There we go. Okay, so and here's that one. I happen to have that one because I was all prepared, you know. Okay, so then we've got a 6.
This is Mickey.
And 6 times what? 7.
7.
Okay, yay, thank you. Okay, so there's our factor rainbow. And I want to show you again one more time with this piece of paper. We've got the 6 times 7. Yes, you all see the array. It's there. I know you see it. Okay, so I made 2 of them. I think that's the same thing, yeah. And I made 2 of them on purpose. Because I made the 2 of them because for the 6 times 7, we can do that thing I did before, where because we have a 6 and a 7, and 6 is divisible by 2, we can take, hopefully you can see this, you can take the 6 by 7, please cut nicely, and cut that in half, and that will show you, whoops, boop, 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 6, 7, stay there. The 6 by 7 cut in half shows you the 3 by 14. So, with 6 and 7, when you cut 6 in half and make it a 3, you then double the 14. So you cut the height in half, and it doubles the width. And for a lot of people, seeing those connections really, really helps. So do you see how the arrays and the rainbow kind of fit together?
Yes.
Like they're the same thing. Okay, so you see, and the book doesn't do the rainbows. I love the rainbows because the rainbows help you see all the factors, and we're going to need all the factors. So what I'm going to go to next, I want you guys to participate in. So we've got all the factors of 42 right here. If somebody could type the 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42 into our chat thing while I switch windows, that would be really amazing. I'm doing it first. And I'm drawing with just my mouse. I don't have a tablet or anything. Okay. So, Allie, all you get to do is write. You don't have to do anything. Everybody else, tell me, does, and see the pencil at the top, Allie, and you can change color. Whatever you want to. Okay. So, is 60, is 2 a factor of 60?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So, win the rainbow, Allie?
That's a big 2.
Okay, you made a big 2, and I'm going to make an equally big 30. There we go. I think we're equally sized. So, boom.
There it goes.
Oh no! Double rainbow! Yay!
Oops.
It's lucky. We're good. It's fine.
Yay.
Thank you. They're hard. Okay, so we've got the 1, the 2, the 30, the 60. Okay, so who's next? Let's see. The first person is yes, Jasmine. Can you put the next factor? And what is it? Right there. Oh, you guys can't see where I'm going. What's going to go there? Jasmine. Yes, it's a 3. It's okay. So you can't get the pen? It's okay. Alright, so I'll try to put the 3 in. 3. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, 3 and what? Somebody write it. Probably... Okay, Morgan, can you try to write the 20? Okay, there it goes. It's coming. Okay. I'm going to make it green. Oh yeah, one of the most horrible things about this whiteboard, and we found the one that worked better earlier today, is we can't actually erase parts of it. If I try to erase anything, it erases the entire screen. So that kind of sucks. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 20. Okay, can you guys talk without me and see how many other factors you find? After 3, what's next? Talks to each other. I'm going to listen, and I'm going to write other stuff while I listen.
I think 4 would be next.
Okay.
4.
Draw it, Cedric. You can do it.
And 15 with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw
Okay, so hold on. I'm coming back. So the 4 and the 15. Let me put my little pointer. So we've got the 4 and the 15. And you see how we had 2 and 30? And how we doubled the 2, and then we halved the 30. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you double the
Okay,
2.
so for the array, it's twice as tall but half as wide. Yeah, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, keep making this rainbow. Work together. It's going to be a mess, and it's okay.
Next would be 5.
Mhm.
5 and 12.
And then 6 and 10.
You guys keep working on that. Is 6 and 10 the end? 7, 8. So somebody tell me what common means.
Shared.
Shared. Okay, the greatest, common, or shared. And factor, I think we're okay on factor now, right?
Mhm.
Like, it's common factor. So, well, here's all the factors of 42, and here's all the factors of... Oh, you can't tell that I'm pointing. Here's all the factors of 42, and here's all the factors of 60. So, what is the greatest common factor? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Is a common factor, but everything has that factor, so that's kind of boring, right? 2 is a common factor, but it's not the greatest. 3 is a common factor, but it's probably not the greatest. Shh. Okay, so there's no 7 down here, there's no 10 up there, there's no 14, 21. Okay, so yeah, so whoever said 6, I really can't tell who's writing or anything, is right, that is the greatest common factor. I'm going to show you another way to get the greatest common factor later, but for now, like, I wanted to make sure you understood what the greatest common factor was. Are you guys good with that?